sweaty paper. Printing, crown caps, razors, and tobacco. The spring and summer seasons of 1902 were scorchers in New York City. Families flocked to public baths. Slum dwellers slept out on their stoops and unleashed fire hydrants for relief. Many were heat-stricken in sudden torrid wave, the Brooklyn Daily Eagle reported in late May of that year. President Theodore Roosevelt escaped from the sweltering Washington, D.C. swamp to the cooler confines of his Sagamore Hill beach home on Oyster Bay, New York. And businesses of all sizes grappled with the deleterious effects of high temperatures and high humidity on their goods and machinery. At the Sackett and Wilhelm's printing plant in Brooklyn, workers struggled with the muggy air's damage to its multicolor printing jobs. The Fifth Avenue shop produced show cards, business cards, pamphlets, and illustrations of all kinds. A team of 35 employees operated the plant's 25 steam power presses and 40 hand presses at all hours to meet grueling deadlines. One of the company's most important clients was Judge Magazine, a leading Republican-leaning satirical publication that featured bold, four-color chromolithographic covers, political cartoons, and artistic spreads. The magazine's most famous cartoonist, Theodore Dr. Seuss Geisel, who was hired at age 23 as a writer and artist in the late 1920s. Another famous Judge alumnus, Harold Ross, left in 1925 to found the New Yorker. Renowned for its fine color work, Sackett and Wilhelms found that the heat wave ruined its print rooms. Paper is hygroscopic, meaning it retains moisture from its surrounding environment through absorption or adsorption. Humidity caused the paper to shrink and expand and warp. The colors bled together. Haywire weather resulted in disastrous ink realignment and required costly reprints or cancellations. Additional heat was generated by the lights, steam engines, the presses, the workers, and the leakage from outside. As temperatures spiked, the consulting engineer for the print shop sought help from Irvine Lyle at Buffalo Forge's New York City office. Lyle forwarded the project to that fellow he had met on a Buffalo streetcar the previous fall, Willis Carrier, who had quickly made a name for himself at the company by initiating experiments to improve the firm's design and installation of heating, drying, and forced draft systems. Unsatisfied with the industry's traditional rule of thumb guesstimates, Carrier systematically constructed tables of heater data to make it easy for engineers to figure out how much heat air would absorb when it was circulated over steam heating coils. Carrier's bosses